What makes Kevin James so endlessly likable? Maybe it's because he feels like someone you already know. That funny neighbor who waves from his driveway, the coworker who always has a joke ready, or the family guy who somehow manages to laugh through life's chaos. Kevin James isn't Hollywood flashy or edgy. He's real, grounded, and effortlessly funny. And that's exactly why audiences have loved him for decades. From the moment he appeared as Doug Heffernan on The King of Queens, viewers instantly connected with him. Doug wasn't a perfect man. He was clumsy, flawed, and hilariously human. And yet, Kevin made him impossible not to root for. That show didn't rely on big stunts or outrageous storylines. It thrived on simple, everyday humor, arguments about chores, misunderstandings at work, and the relatable tension of marriage. In many ways, it was a mirror of our own lives, just a little funnier and more exaggerated. Doug Heffernan's world felt familiar because Kevin James has a talent for turning the ordinary into comedy gold. Whether it was a botched delivery route or a minor argument with his wife Carrie, played by Leah Remini, every scenario became hilarious because James delivered it with such authenticity. And let's not forget the unforgettable presence of Jerry Stiller as Arthur Spooner, whose eccentric antics only amplified the comedy. Kevin's timing, physical humor, and ability to highlight life's small absurdities made the show a classic. Episodes like Frienderbender remain fan favorites years later, showing that his appeal isn't just nostalgia, it's timeless. But what truly sets him apart is relatability. Kevin doesn't rely on shock humor or sarcasm. His comedy comes from real life, family dinners gone wrong, awkward work situations, and the little frustrations we all face. That's why viewers see themselves in his characters, why his stand-up resonates, and why his fan base has stayed loyal for years. Kevin James's talent doesn't stop at television. After The King of Queens, he smoothly transitioned into films, carving out a niche as the lovable underdog with impeccable comedic timing. Movies like Paul Blart Mall Cop, Grown Ups, and Here Comes the Boom showcase his ability to make audiences laugh without ever feeling forced. These films may not aim for awards, but they deliver exactly what fans want: warm, lighthearted humor that's easy to enjoy and impossible not to smile at. Another key to his success is collaboration. Kevin frequently teams up with fellow comedians, especially Adam Sandler, creating on-screen chemistry that feels authentic because it mirrors real-life friendships. This camaraderie adds depth to his performances, making his characters more relatable and his jokes hit harder. His willingness to work alongside peers, share the spotlight, and build genuine connections contributes to the lasting appeal that has kept him relevant across generations. Even as streaming platforms and digital media reshape entertainment, Kevin James hasn't abandoned live comedy. His stand-up tours continue to draw thousands, filling theaters across the country. Events like the American Misfits Tour, featuring comedians Michael Loftus and Dave Landau, show that live comedy is still very much alive, and Kevin is at the forefront, reminding audiences why laughter is best shared in person. His stage presence is simple but powerful. No flashy gimmicks, no dramatic effects, just stories, observations, and humor that connects deeply with people. Watching him perform live offers a rare sense of intimacy. Fans hear jokes inspired by his own life, marriage, fatherhood, travel mishaps, and see a man who is both self-aware and humble. That authenticity, combined with his everyman charm, bridges the gap between performer and audience, creating a shared experience that transcends screens and streaming services. Kevin proves that, no matter the medium, real connection through comedy endures. What truly sets Kevin James apart in the crowded world of comedy is his unwavering relatability. He doesn't need shock value or controversy to capture attention. His humor comes from life's small, universal moments, the awkward encounters, minor frustrations, and everyday mishaps that everyone experiences. Whether he's joking about parenting challenges, the quirks of married life, or the absurdities of traveling, his comedy resonates because it's grounded in truth. Audiences don't just laugh at Kevin James, they see themselves in him. This approach has also inspired a new generation of comedians. Many emerging comics now focus on family dynamics, work-life struggles, and the humor hidden in ordinary life. Kevin's influence shows that heartfelt, gentle comedy can be just as powerful as edgy or sensational humor. And for fans, his work offers comfort, a reminder that it's okay to laugh at ourselves, to embrace imperfection, and to find joy in the everyday. Even with all his success, Kevin James remains humble. He doesn't let fame change the core of who he is. Behind the camera and off stage, he's known for kindness, generosity, and a willingness to mentor younger talent. This humility shines through in every role he takes on, whether it's a sitcom, a blockbuster comedy, or a live stand-up show. It's a big part of why audiences trust him, relate to him, and keep coming back for more. And while some comedians rely on flashy stunts or shocking punchlines, Kevin's humor is built on connection. His jokes often start with "I've been there," or "you know that feeling," pulling audiences into a shared experience. It's this authenticity that makes every laugh feel earned, every story meaningful, and every performance memorable. For many fans, Kevin James isn't just entertaining. He feels like a friend. Kevin James's legacy isn't measured just in ratings or box office numbers. It's measured in the smiles he creates and the comfort he brings to audiences. In a culture that often celebrates the outrageous, the shocking, or the controversial, Kevin's brand of comedy is refreshingly genuine. He reminds people that laughter doesn't have to come at someone else's expense, and that the humor in everyday life is often the most profound. His influence can be seen in countless comedians who now draw on relatable experiences and family-centered humor rather than shock value or cynicism. Even years after The King of Queens ended, reruns continue to attract new fans, proving that Kevin's humor transcends generations. And with his ongoing stand-up tours selling out venues nationwide, he demonstrates that live comedy still has a vital place in American culture. Kevin James shows us that simple, honest humor can not only endure, but thrive in an ever-changing entertainment landscape. In the end, Kevin James isn't just a comedian or actor. He's a reminder of the power of genuine connection through humor. His enduring popularity comes from warmth, relatability, and a commitment to telling stories that resonate with everyday life. Whether it's on the small screen, the big screen, or a live stage, Kevin brings audiences together, offering laughter that feels personal and authentic. His career demonstrates that comedy doesn't need to be shocking or controversial to leave a lasting impact. By staying true to himself and embracing the humor in the ordinary, Kevin James has built a legacy that will continue to entertain and inspire for years to come. For anyone seeking comfort, joy, or a reason to laugh at the little absurdities of life, Kevin James remains a constant and a beloved presence. Truly, he is comedy's everyman, and his appeal shows no signs of fading.